Russia stands on the brink of what it might once have called victory, but in reality it teeters on the edge of collapse. The invasion of Ukraine, which the Kremlin once believed would redraw the global order, has instead redrawn Russia's own horizons. It's shrunk them economically, diplomatically, and morally. And this war, now entering its fourth year, has not only cost Russia nearly 1 million soldiers, it's cost it something even more profound, the opportunity to shape its destiny as a respected, prosperous global player. And Trump, a man who offers Russia the mirage of rehabilitation, in phone calls with Putin, has whispered promises, vast trade, the return of American businesses, even tacit acceptance of seized territories if peace can be brokered. Russia's potential is unlimited, he'd said, and Putin, ever susceptible to flattery, appeared to listen. But that tease evaporated in a hail of drone strikes from Russia when Putin escalated attacks on Kyiv. Even Trump, the master of contradiction, appeared stunned. He's gone absolutely crazy, Trump admitted. Yet days later, he's once again dangled the prospect of a deal. What Trump fails to understand, or pretends not to, is that Russia's war has not just burned bridges, it's salted the earth underneath them. And over 1,300 foreign firms have exited Russia. Iconic names like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, ExxonMobil, Nike. Many sold their assets for half their value or less. Others walked away entirely. Their investments nationalized or handed to Kremlin-friendly cronies. Even if sanctions are lifted tomorrow, Russia's economic reputation lies in ruins. Investors remember being robbed, not romanced. And the environment is now one where foreign board members can be ignored, corporate votes nullified, private assets seized on a whim. As Elena Rybakova of the Bruegel Institute puts it, Russia has caused long-lasting damage to its own businesses and its own credibility. It's blown it. And while Moscow teases negotiations, reality unfolds on Ukraine's border. In Sumy Oblast, apparently 50,000 Russian troops are massing and Ukrainian border villages are falling one by one under pressure from rapid quad bike raids and drone strikes. It's brutal, clinical, and unmistakably deliberate. Evacuations are underway. Ukrainian units, exhausted from holding the Kursk salient, now face renewed assault. Russia calls this a buffer zone, but these are not defensive maneuvers. This is conquest by another name. In such a context, peace talks become grotesque theatre, and Trump's posturing as a peacemaker becomes part of the problem, not the solution. What does Russia have to show for all this? Nearly 1 million soldiers dead or wounded, entire industries now militarized, civilian products replaced with shells and rockets, a tech sector struggling to survive, told to strangle American firms. In the Kremlin, Putin commemorates Entrepreneurs' Day by threatening Microsoft. He reassures fast food knockoffs that McDonald's will never return. This is not economic strategy, it's ideological self-harm, and still some cling to the idea of repurchase agreements that Ford or Renault might one day re-enter the market. But Russia's no longer the country they left. The rule of law has mutated into a rule of force, and even Putin cannot guarantee tomorrow's rules. Russia once stood at a crossroads: reintegration with the West or re-imperialization through war. It chose the latter. And for all Trump's seductive whispers, no peace deal can now erase the truth that that Russia's economic future is barren, that its reputation is radioactive, that its strategy is incoherent, and as the skies over Sumy fill with drones while talks continue in Istanbul in 2 days' time with no credibility, it becomes ever clearer Putin's war has not only destroyed Ukraine's peace, it's obliterated Russia's own opportunity. And what is Trump in this context, if not a siren on the rocks, tempting a ship already splintered to dash itself once more against the shore? Trump is a tease, and the sooner we recognize that fact, the better for all of us. Trump isn't offering a lifeline. Trump is dangling temptation and singing to his heart's content, and any ship that goes near the Trump siren will be destroyed completely and absolutely. I think initially there was opportunity for peace. I'm not so sure that opportunity exists at all now. Peace, if it comes, must come when Russia capitulates, must come when Russia recognizes the truth. And no vengeful, aggressive war has been successful in the long run in the modern age. None.